Hello, my name is Scott Cutler, and I'm a planner with the City of Wheat Ridge Community Development Department. This is case number WZ-21-08, a request for approval of a specific development plan for a Valvoline Instant Oil Change Center and the Applewoods Village Shopping Center planned commercial development. I'd like to enter into the public record the contents of the case file and this digital presentation. The properties within the City of Wheat Ridge, all appropriate notification and posting requirements have been met, and therefore Planning Commission has jurisdiction to hear this case. This is a 2020 aerial view of the property, which is outlined in red. The property is located at the south end of the Applewood Village Shopping Center at the northwest corner of 32nd Avenue and Zenon Street, located between the existing Starbucks and King Soopers Fueling Center. The area is primarily commercial in nature, with big box retail further north in the shopping center. Due to the proximity to the interstate off-ramps, there are several auto-oriented businesses in the area. The property is zoned planned commercial development and is part of the larger Applewood Village Shopping Center PCD. Surrounding zoning is generally commercial, including the property across 32nd Avenue to the south. Residential zones are located to the southeast and further south on Zenon Street. The request is for a specific development plan for an oil change center, which is considered minor auto repair by the code. Minor auto repair is a permitted use in the Applewood PCD. Specific development plans are required to go to Planning Commission for approval to confirm that the site design is appropriate and compliant with the standards in the ODP, and in this case also the Architectural and Site Design Manual. As part of this request, the city is requiring some improvements to 32nd Avenue, including shifting the sidewalk further north to accommodate a full right turn lane and bike lane. This is the site plan from the SDP set. The building location is highlighted in blue, and I'll show the proposed architecture on the next slide. The site connects to the two existing private drives on its east and west, which serve as the main entrances from 32nd Avenue into the shopping center. The site will also add a connection to the north into the existing Applejack parking lot. The plan includes a drive-through oil change building with 3 bays. Traffic will enter from the east and exit on the west. Additional parking is provided on the site for customers and employees. A new sidewalk will be located on the west of the site and connect from 32nd Avenue north along the parking area and into the existing sidewalk along Applejack. This will provide an additional direct connection from the public street into the shopping center. The building is required to meet a 0 to 20 foot build-to requirement along the 32nd Avenue frontage, with at least 40% of the frontage occupied by a building. Due to the position of an existing storm easement and the topography, the applicant has requested a minor modification to this, which will result in an approximately 22-foot setback instead of the required 20-foot setback. Staff supports this modification as the building still meets the intent of addressing the street by having a direct sidewalk connection to the building and creating an additional pergola along the frontage to help meet the required 40% coverage. There's also not any parking or travel lanes between the building and the street. The existing easements and slope make the 20-foot requirement very difficult to meet. This is the proposed architecture for the site. Building design is subject to the standards within the city's Architectural and Site Design Manual. The elevation facing 32nd Avenue is at the top. All elevations are provided in the SDP, which is included in the staff report. The ASDM requires enhanced materials, which include brick and stone. It also requires transparency, which is accomplished on this elevation by the large spandrel glazing. The build-to requirement along 32nd Avenue is partially met by the pergolas on each side of the building, which also serve to help screen the parking and queuing areas. Breaks in the pergola are provided to allow customer and employee access to the building. The west elevation is shown at the bottom and is similar to the east elevation. The roll-up doors are glass, and these side elevations also contain additional detail, including brick and stone. Since Wheat Ridge is not a full-service city, we sent the application on referral to outside agencies including fire, water, and sanitation, as well as completed an internal review. There are no remaining comments on the SDP. Construction documents are under review by the Engineering Division, which include the on-site construction as well as the required improvements to the 32nd Avenue right-of-way. Before the hearing, the property was posted for 15 days, and letters were sent to property owners and residents within a 600-foot radius. Comments collected on We Urge Speaks will be reviewed by the Planning Commission and entered into the public record. Ultimately, staff has concluded the request is consistent with the purpose of a planned development. The oil change use is permitted on the property. All responding agencies have indicated they can serve the property, and the SDP is compliant with the standards set forth in the ODP for the shopping center, and also the architectural and site design manual. For those reasons, staff recommends that Planning Commission approve the request, which would be the only and final vote on this project. That concludes my presentation. Thank you.